Where was its name derived from?
There's a lot of argument about that. They claim that this area was a hunting ground for the Kabaka of Buganda.
From one theory,
the Europeans came and said, oh, there's a lot of impala in the area you've given us. So the Baganda called it impala, and eventually it became Kampala. Evolved from the animal, the impala, into Kampala.
To another.
That one time Kabaka was hunting, and then because it is a hill, and they said, the man said, Sabasaji, how do you feel? And he said, Akasozi Kampala wara, meaning the hill is controlling me. That is the Baganda version of it, some of them.
Which one holds more water and sounds more convincingly authentic?
But I think the Impala one sounds a little bit much more, because the British could never pronounce certain thing correctly.
At one time, it became part of West Mengo. It would be renamed Kampala District in 1974, a status it ceased to be in 2005, when it was referred to as Kampala City Council.
So really, Kampala eventually, at independence, became the capital. The governor, of course, was about to leave. They knew within a year the governor would be gone. And the prime minister, they initially found accommodation for him, and eventually he went to Entebbe State House when the governor left.
Originally said to have been a town council comprising of, among others, Old Kampala, it is a city that was once a municipality. Such administrative setup was a brainchild of colonial masters who at the time were in charge of the country that later came to be known as Uganda.
The Europeans who were in the administration of then the colonial government stayed in Nakasero and Entebbe. The Indians, who were the main traders, stayed in Old Kampala and a little bit of around Kamocha area. You know the Kamocha area, near Mulago there, coming down, that area, you had a lot of Asians in there. And then you take Bukoto Street, you know that Bukoto Street, and the other one is Kanjucha Street. Those were also strictly Asian.
It is a situation that is said to have been brought about by the religious wars following the entry of European and Arab explorers. The intervention of the then King of Buganda was aimed at addressing these religious misunderstandings, escalating the evolution of Kampala.
So what Kabaka Mwanga did, he gave the Anglican Namirembe, he gave the Catholics Rubaga, and he gave the Muslims Kiburi. And then the English-speaking Catholics were given in Zambia, the Mill Hill Fathers. A very interesting setting up. That virtually is the foundation. By then, the East African Trading Company with Captain Lugard had already been positioned at Old Kampala, and they had a fort there on top of Old Kampala.
This is how the idea of Kampala City on 7 Hills came to be known.
To me, the real foundation of Kampala was Old Kampala, Nakasero, and eventually Kololo. That is what I would call Kampala municipality, which was the initial municipality of Kampala. Then the one up Namirembe and Rubaga would be, and Mengo. That one would be Mengo municipality. And Makere, of course, now you can see. Where do you live, Makere? You can see it's obviously part of the Kampala municipality.
But does everyone share this point of view? Captain Francis Babu, who was born and raised in Kampala, has lived to see Uganda's capital city grow.
What was Mengo municipality was consumed by something called Kampala City Council. And the whole of Mengo municipality, which had remained, these are the areas they took. They took Makindye, Kawempe, they called this area Nakawa, and that central Kampala Central Division is actually the former Kampala municipality.
Original 7 Hills or less, or even more, Uganda's capital city is believed to have expanded with 21 hills. What explains this is the concept of making surrounding areas part of the capital city.
What you have today was brought about by trying to reach services to the people. And that's how they formed those. But of course, they did not do it correctly initially. It took a little bit of time to get the 5 divisions to become Kampala. There was a lot of exercise. How do we do this? It came gradually. And somebody was bright enough to say, look, New York has got 5 boroughs. Kampala can have 5. And that's how it came about.
Kampala city is said to have been originally planned for about 150,000 people, a figure that has since more than tripled due to population increase. Made up of 5 divisions and 9 constituencies, a lot needs to change to make it what is expected of a capital city.
There's nothing that cannot be done.
Henry Okurut, UBC.